guard and just capture, just kind of go back to what we did last week. So get him flat, shoot your knee underneath, good cross face, pull him in. Push here, get your knee to the mat. He pushes, you can get your underhook here, pressure, tripod, come over for a knee slide. Okay, so over here, controller arm. We're going to end up here. This is where we're going to start today's techniques. Okay, so we want this arm isolated up here. And a good way to keep that isolated is to keep pulling the person into you. Okay. One thing that people kind of get stuck on is they run into their arm. Their arm goes right into their leg, like this. And so there's still that leaves some space for him to pull his arm out. Okay. So one thing you can do to kind of solve that is just pull your arm into your lap, like that, and now his arm's completely isolated. Okay. So what we did last week was isolated this arm. Came up to kind of a half sort of knee on belly. I'm not really pressuring him. And waiting, it's kind of baked to see if he's going to push on my knee. Okay, so also notice that I have my back leg tucked. And that's going to put me off balance backwards, which is kind of what I want. Because I want him to turn into me and push my knee at the same time. I'm going to trap and step over for a triangle. As he keeps turning, lock the triangle. And finish the triangle. Okay? Let's do that one more time. Any questions on that though? This is all just kind of, we do it kind of fast because there's a recap and we have some other techniques to go on too. No questions yet? Okay. So, boom, I'm pulling him in close. Put my knee up here. Okay, and also I'm tucking my back foot. My back foot is lining up with his back. So my shin is like along his back. That's going to make it easy for me to fall to my butt cheek. Okay? So here, boom. He starts pushing, turning me, so I trap, keep my arm straight, lock my arm, kick my leg, and step over. Now, a couple things here. He might not come to his knees. If that's the case, that's fine. You just control the arm, screw underneath, you finish with an arm bar, or let's go back. If I'm still underneath, you can still kind of finish a triangle there. Okay? He goes, boom, right here. Capture his arm. You can still lock a triangle, still kind of pull his head, squeeze your knees. But you can still actually finish an arm bar from here too. Here, but it's going to get kind of difficult, so hips, throw your leg over for an arm bar. Okay? Questions on that? Okay, person on bottom, roll. Actually kind of mean the roll, you know, don't just kind of turn and lay on your side. So as I'm here, I want to turn into me. So he goes all the way to his knees. Okay? And then work on finishing your triangle if you know the steps for the triangle. Okay? Questions?
Can you go start from the very beginning? I wasn't here last week, so I just want to see it one more time.
So we're just going to go off a pass. So you can just do a knee slice pass.
Knee slice pass.
Just knee slice pass from here. Okay? Knee slice pass. Boom. Separate the arm. Step. Make sure you have the arm separated. Come under here. Pull them into your lap here. Really tight. You want to keep all this really tight so you keep control of that arm. And then you go for that. Okay? Any more questions? Alright, give it a shot. Alright, so you're gonna pass, control the bottom arm, isolate the arm, close, pull them in really close. Okay, so we go back to here. Okay, and now they're not taking the bait. They're not pushing into us. They're doing anything. Okay, so now we gotta be proactive about it. So from here, we're still gonna pin the wrist. Okay, so also I'm not gonna tuck my foot along their back this time because I am off balance and it could be bad for me because he can just nudge me off and create space and get out. So I'm gonna have my foot kind of pointed out behind me a little bit. Okay, just for base. In case he does turn into me, you know, I'm base and I'm ready to go. So, but he's not doing anything, right? He's just kind of hanging out. So from here, pin the wrist, and you're gonna take a big step all the way over with your leg, okay? So here, pin the wrist, and a step all the way over. Now this hand is gonna grab his head, okay, and lift his head as I step. So I come here, lift his head, and now I'm here. I stepped all the way around, and so now I'm in a mounted triangle. Now from here, I can rock this way, and get my foot underneath my other foot, drag his arm, finish the triangle this way, or I can rock all the way around this way, and then finish it from the back, from my back. Now that's not really that preferred because there's an escape. If you come here, you step, and you roll this way, and the guy just stays right there, he's got the angle that he wants to escape, really. He has my knee. I want to be this way for the choke, and he wants me to be this way for the escape. So when you roll your back, you kind of, give them a pathway out, really, for a defense. So I prefer to finish it from the top. If you can. Okay. So here, knee to belly, aren't doing much. Okay. So control the head or the shoulder, but control the head because this will work. Both of these will work. No gi. Step all the way over. Big step. Try not to step, step, step. Try not to do that. Okay. You want it to be one big step. So pin, step right here. Okay. Now here's another tip. Hold the head, lean your body this way, and shoot your leg deeper. And then you can come back to center. That'll make it easier for you to kind of lock it up here. Finish with an armbar or a triangle that way. Okay? Any questions on that?
When you finish the triangle mounted, what are you doing exactly with your legs? I mean,
The same thing that you do from the back.
stomp and
Yeah.
curl?
So you can, once you're here, and have it locked up. So from here, this might be kind of uncomfortable on your leg. You can kind of adjust it. So you have a lot of good base here. So always keep your base out here, and then you can use your hand to kind of adjust the triangle here. From here, all I'm doing really is squeezing my knees, pushing that arm in like that. That's all I gotta do. Okay. If that's too uncomfortable for you, doing it from the mouth. It's okay to roll, but as you roll, try to bring them all the way to the other side of your body. Okay? So you're here. Okay, I'm not really able to finish it, so I'm going to roll. I'm going to bring it all the way over. Okay? I'm trying to finish like this on this side. Okay, I don't want to roll and have him over here, where he's kind of got avenues out. So as I roll, I bring him over this way, hold my shin, cup something, grab something, and finish the triangle. Okay? Questions? No questions? Okay, so kind of recap one more time. Not a triangle, so here, either one, you're gonna always pin this. You gotta get over this arm. Okay? So here, one big step. Here, shoot deeper. And here. Now, technically speaking, you don't have to lock your feet here. Pinch your knee. Come here, squeeze your knees together. That's it. If you have to, pull it up. That's it. With the arm bar. Come here. See that arm bar. You have his limb isolated too, so you can do shoulder locks as well. And this way, do wrist locks. Give all this other stuff as well. Eyeballs, nose, fish hooks. Look at all those. Can I see? So, any questions on that? Pretty self-explanatory. So, all right, let's give it a shot. Yeah.
You want it. When
So, like,
in a wrestling position, how
So
you
say you're like this, right? You've got it tucked. So one of my favorite ways, there's a lot of different ways you can do it. One of my favorite ways is just sitting and turning my hip this way to get his elbow lock. And it opens his elbow this way. Then you can use your hand. Then you can use your other foot, and now I'm isolating his arm. See, his arm is away from his body now. Then from here, I can use my hand, swim in, isolate it from here. And then this is the real important part. You gotta pull him tight and you gotta keep this pressure coming in. If I kind of let loose here and he scoots away, I lost everything I worked for. So once I'm here, boom, this stays tight.
Collar.
Yeah, you do collar, head,
Armpit.
yeah, head, armpit, whatever. Keep that all tight. If he tries to scoot away, I move with him and I keep it tight. I keep adjusting and keep it deep. Okay. There's another way you can isolate it too. If his arms here, you can use this leg, come to this head, and go up. Okay. Let's turn this way. So instead, there's you see a lot of books. They say take up this leg and bring it up this way to isolate the arm. But in reality, it's way harder than they make it look. So, even right here, there's not really much space for me to do it. So one thing you can do is turn your hips the other way. So, go like this and push the legs going the other way. Then it makes it a little bit easier to slide that leg up this way. Plus he's on the side, so it makes it easier for me to keep that arm isolated too. And you can still do the same things from here. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Okay, but the most important thing is keep pressure coming into you, pulling it into you. You don't want to, once you get that arm, you don't want to let it go. Okay, so you're here, you got the arm, right? You're keeping everything pulled into you. You're here. And instead of going for the triangle, you're going to go for an armbar. So close to the same thing that we did. Instead of putting my foot all the way around and behind his neck, I'm just going to put my leg here. Okay, so I'm going to pin, step over, and just stay here. I'm still pulling his head. Now this knee, what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit back and I'm going to point this knee up, right there. Hug my knee, pinch my knees, and lay back for an armbar. Okay? So I need to keep my elbow tight to my side after I step over. So in here, right here. Now I can rock over to bring my foot up. Okay? And see how my elbow and my knee come together? So now when I sit back here, I hug my knee, keep my elbow tight to my side. Okay? Then I pinch my knees tight together. And all I do is start sitting back. If he turns his arm like he is, okay, just grab it and go for the armbar this way. It's a really tight armbar because if he tries to sit up, it's easy for me to just push him back down. It's not much. And if he does manage to sit up, oh my God. I'm trying. So, any questions on that one? All right, let's give it a shot.
Welcome back, JP.